speaker is Jodi Masters-Gonzales. Jodi?
Thank you for having me today. I am commenting as a consumer PhD researcher, open source intelligence investigator, board certified independent auditor of AI systems, and founder of a small business developing privacy enhancing technologies. I'd like to address the model of shared responsibility. After another recent software update by one of the largest device manufacturers in the world, I found myself yet again going through the new features and turning off the collection of data, including on-device learning by its AI assistant for the benefit of my purported preferences. After more than 40 hours of systematically documenting this process, my high-level findings include pervasive surveillance controls are turned on by default and return to on by default after security updates, which often include new features and feature bundling, presumably a justification for resetting of privacy preferences without notice to the consumer. Surveillance controls are ubiquitous. For example, one would expect that if they turned off the AI assistant, that it would indeed be turned off, but that is not the case. If the consumer uses any one of the many obscured features of the AI assistant, which one must dig to discover in a maze of hundreds of privacy policy pages, such as using the flashlight or the browser search bar, this directly contradicts the manufacturer's marketing messages, wherein it repeatedly telegraphs it does not intercept such sensitive and private data. Big tech uses algorithmic memorization to get around regulatory requirements relating to data collection, processing, storage, and transfer. Other data collected include digital exhaust, pattern of life, and a treasure trove of telemetry data, a process known as digitizing in real life. This data is not only a proxy for identifying the consumer, but it forms a digital twin for the consumer that owns the device. And the current state is beyond unreasonable to socialize risk to consumers. And I'd also argue citizens in the context of platforming local government in the model of shared responsibility. Thank you.
Thank you, Jodi. Our next speaker is Riddhi Shetty.